the tone, and we started the season off the right way. And I was able to follow him, and I'm trying to follow in his footsteps from last year as well, and go out there and set the tone and be ready.
Training. Dave Valley up in the broadcast booth was talking about how entertaining it was to see a pitchers meeting and Mike Maddox leading that meeting. It brings a smile to your face.
Most people associate meetings with boredom. And guard, how hard are those meetings to pull off?
Well, the one thing that I loved about the meeting that we saw in All Access, which again, if you haven't seen, I'd go meet my starting pitcher from yesterday in the outfield during batting practice and say, hey, what'd you think about yesterday?
And it's just go to Rangers.com. You'll see it on there. If you go to your MLB app, that's another place to catch it. A little fly ball left field. It's Rangers All Access times this spring, whether that be in games or in bullpens.
Be max effort, and when you have max effort and you miss,
a little chopper. It's over first for Blade. Geloff was on the move. He'll make it all the way to third base.
It's a good day for Jonah to be able to catch Robertson.
That ball hit a ton out to left over the bullpen and gone for Brent Rooker. A 3-run shot. And that puts Oakland back in front, 5-2.
Yeah, this is a no-doubter off the bat of Rooker. Young Oakland A's got tremendous power. This is a fastball, two-seamer, running in on the hands, but he got that barrel out and put a charge into it.
Ended up leading Major League Baseball with 41 saves. And Duhar sends that one into left field. The inning continues for Oakland. The inning. Well, now 1-2 pitch. That'll square things up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Team. Runner going. Pitch looked good. Throw down to second was good, but a stolen base for Bolte.
Josh Smith, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Butler, little tapper by the mound. Tough play for Foscue, charging, throws to first in time. And Butler erased, but Bolte does move up to third. 2 out now.
Looks like Bruce Bochy's on his way out there.
Yeah, so that pitch really inspiring. And Tavares with a hard hit grounder that gets through. Takes a strike.
That's a hard one. Down towards first base. This ball is just able
to
the
right side, but that
get past the first baseman, right under the glove. He anticipated a much bigger hop than it was. Tavares hitting just 216 coming to this ball game. Hits a hard one. Down towards first base.
Drive out of the right field. That's his second
hit
field
past the first baseman. Right under the glove.
Results in the
He
second.
anticipated a much bigger hop than it was. This approach from Simeon going hard from first to third. Fastball on the outside part of the plate, stays inside of it. Just drives it over there.
Would end up seeing the last 2 games.
Last year, hitting the ball from foul line to foul line. One of the main reasons for his success.
What a nice conversation.
Second out of the inning. So Simeon remains at third base
all the time, and he's ready to come in, as he did in the World Series when Adolis went down.
Well, Bill, in my opinion, having played 13 years in the major leagues, the guys in the clubhouse make a difference. The chemistry makes a difference. I know there's a lot of folks that go, oh, chemistry doesn't mean anything.
Chemistry. Okay, I can buy a little bit of that. I'm not going to say it's not true. I think that probably is true. But I think it's important. And I think more to the point, whether we're talking about building this thing called chemistry, cultivating this thing as a positive. There's arm in arm every day after the game, feeling great, walking out to the bus is one thing. It's just whether or not you can avoid nonsense, I think, is almost really what we're talking about. You don't all have to be best friends, but you just can't have a knucklehead.
Yes, I know. Hey, man, you got my back. Oh, boom, I get the winning hit. And that starts to roll up into this thing called chemistry where, man, I'm looking forward to being with you tomorrow, Dave.
Exactly. I think really well said. And it's going to be another E6 for Oakland, and the inning will continue. The bases are now loaded.
The ball just a little bit too far away as that foot comes off the bag.
Talking to Nathan Eovaldi, the way Eovaldi invests in all of his teammates, their bullpen sessions and whatnot. It's that kind of stuff. Fouled off.
Guys experience it all throughout the entire baseball career.
Another ground ball, and that is just foul.
But if you have a Nathan Eovaldi, a guy who's been around, has been to the World Series, he's been successful, he's made a lot of money, and he comes and sits down next to me. That happens is by me showing up when you need me.
Pop up. Handled by Bowman, the new second baseman. And the Rangers will leave the bases loaded in the 6th inning. It's 5-2. No, he's been lifting.
There's that Slambio right there. Gets him out in front.
And just get after guys. Throw it hard. Use that velocity. This one lifted out into left field. That was the changeup, I believe.
Plus of that very productive spring that he's had. You know, we heard Bruce Bochy praising him in the meeting this morning.
Just a little. Leclerc. 3-1 to Noda. Runner going, throw to second, and that's off of Walcott's glove. I don't know, would have been very close, but another good peg. That time by Knapp, who is taken over behind the plate. He threw out a runner yesterday.
He'll have a better look at it right here. This throw's right on the money. It looks like he just kind of whiffs as that ball hits right off the top of the thumb part of his glove. It would have been close, I think, if
where they were seething, but the players figured out a way to blow some of that off sometimes, which was huge. Wenzel takes that pop up and the inning. 355 on base percentage, so he's done a lot of really good, at least here for Derek Hill.
You kind of saw, he said, you know, there's guys that probably played good enough to earn a spot on the team, but there's just not enough spots available for all of them.
And there's another hit for Hill. His 10th hit of the spring.
I just like this approach right here. Little changeup, probably off of the plate, but he stays back, keeps his hands back, and just serves one out there into right field.
Take over at catcher's first at bat of the day, and he'll pop this one straight up in the air near first. And so that is a quick and easy out. It's the something of totality Texas is in.
So we have the exclusive rights, I think, to televise that eclipse as well. So
it's one of the bigger stunts I've seen in a while, Bill.
Yeah, since we decided to do it, we might as well get exclusivity on it.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, man. We appreciate it. Hey, it's off to the 8th inning here in a 5-2 game.
Seattle having played for Texas, as you take a look at this swing right here, short, compact, and full of power. There's
Seattle, I'd say probably Miami.
"45 minutes later, you're in Chicago. 30 minutes later, you're in New York on your road trip." So, like, it was the shortest road trip for Seattle and for some of the California.
You kind of root for the guy. I mean, I'd love to see this happen. A guy who threw, like I said, 15 2/3 innings in college. Never, his senior year was the most that he had ever thrown. Might be a little deception in there as well for the guy. That one, the slider, and lifted out into left field for an easy fly ball out. Inning is over. Nice job.
Robert getting it done. Talking about that tight little slider. There it is right there as he continues to miss bats. We've had some amazing years with the Texas Rangers.
He didn't have to figure out the offensive side of it.
No.
Wenzel smashes one foul. So Davis among Rangers during this spring, during these A games. And he'll pick up another hit. And into short right field. Barrero stops at second. And so the good spring continues for Wenzel.
We can tell why that average is so high, because of his approach at the plate. This is a fastball out over it. He doesn't try to pull it, stays with it, drives it right back towards the right center field. And finds that grass in the outfield for another.
Physical with him. And Foscue shoots that one right down the line, and it chases home 2 runs. Foscue. There's a first real big hit today for the Rangers. He gets them right back in this ball game now, 6-4. Gold. This one fouled down the right side and caught down there. A really nifty play heading down the line. And that is, well, maybe he didn't catch it. Let's see what happened here.
Yeah, we were kind of blocked out.
Oh, he didn't catch it. He sold it to me anyway. Got his back to us. Hey, look, there it is. Might be looking at a lot of guys on both sides who will not necessarily be a part of the regular season battles between these two teams. But two teams that, of course, factor in those.
Because you guys were trying to figure out how do we even pack for this road trip.
Well, the inning stays alive. 1 run scores, and that will tie the game. As 2 runners are plated on another error. I presume it will be an error. Yeah, an E6. That's a single. Should get the runner home from second. Well, that's lifted out to right field. Not likely to get it done.